The next piece of legislation is my bill, H.R. 1839. Certainly appreciate the opportunity to be able to sit in the chair. Currently, Congressman Bishop, who normally chairs, is at another committee hearing. Thank him actually for bringing this bill to this committee's attention today. It's H.R. 1839, the Hermosa Creek Watershed Protection Act of 2013. And I would like to be able to welcome Scott Jones, representing the Colorado Snowmobile Association. Thank you for your testimony today on this important legislation. And I'd also like to thank others who have traveled here from Colorado to be with us today. A friend of mine, Ed Zink, who has worked tirelessly on this issue in La Plata County. La Plata County Commissioner Gwen LeCault. I didn't see Gwen here this morning. I know she was with us yesterday. And I would also like to recognize and appreciate having San Juan County Commissioner Scott Feckenheier here, as well as Jeff Wyden and representatives from Trout Unlimited. The Hermosa Creek Watershed Protection Act 2013 would generate a long-term management plan for the Hermosa Creek Watershed Protection Area and the Hermosa Creek Special Management Area. Hermosa Creek is one of Colorado's most beautiful scenic areas and has long been treasured by the local community and by the countless visitors who have explored that region and all that it has to offer. When it comes to land use designations, I support a balanced approach that includes respecting the environment that we all deeply value while making sure that the best use of our natural resources are available as well. Recreation, preservation, access, and job creation are all important aspects of the multiple use management for which these lands are truly intended. I'm a firm believer that land use designation should be driven with a balance of local initiative and consideration that public lands belong to all Americans. Such is the case with Hermosa Creek Watershed, where I've worked with local citizens and groups and Senator Michael Bennett to put forward a plan to permanently protect the area while maintaining access and multiple use of the land. The Hermosa Creek Watershed Protection Act has truly been a locally driven effort and has broad community support. Because the bill has been carefully crafted to preserve the Hermosa Creek watershed and multiple use recreation and the opportunities it provides, it has received the endorsement of numerous local stakeholders, including snowmobilers, anglers, hunters, mountain bikers, and other outdoor enthusiasts, elected officials, grazing permit holders, miners, water users, and Southwest Colorado residents. Under the Hermosa Creek Watershed Protection Act of 2013, much of the land will remain open to historic uses, including mountain biking, motorized recreation, hunting, fishing, and selective timber harvesting. Grazing will be permitted in the entire watershed. This legislation ensures the areas currently open to snowmobiling on the Mullis Pass will remain open for future use. This will benefit outdoor recreation enthusiasts and continue to provide an important source of economic activity for the area. If this bill is not passed, then snowmobiling will cease in this region following the end of this winter season. This act also contains important provisions that allow for active land management in areas designated by the bill as necessary to control wildfires, insect infestations, and disease outbreaks. The Region 9 Economic Development District of Southwest Colorado strongly supports this legislation and believes it will retain and create better jobs, foster economic growth and sustainability for an area where tourism and recreation is absolutely critical, and assist with improving the overall quality of life in Southwest Colorado. In addition to District 9, the bill is supported by the City of Durango, the La Plata County Commissioners, the Southwestern Water Conservation District, the San Juan County Commissioners, the Colorado Snowmobilers Association, Joe Grant Mining Company, and many others. At this time, I'd like to be able to submit for the record letters in support of this legislation. These are some of the letters that we've received that have had broad areas of support. The diversity of these stakeholders speaks to the importance of the Hermosa Creek watershed to the region and to the community consensus behind this effort. Together we can preserve this special place for future generations. I would again like to thank Chairman Bishop for convening today's hearing and having the opportunity to be able to address this issue, and for all of you being here. With that, we'd like to begin with testimony on this bill. Testifying is Mr. Pena and Mr. Jones. We thank you for all of your efforts on this, and all of our witnesses, your written testimony will appear in full in the hearing record. So I ask that you keep your oral statement to 5 minutes. When you begin to speak, obviously the green light will come on, the yellow will come on with 1 minute left, and when you see the red light come on, if you could conclude your remarks, we would appreciate it. Mr. Pena, please begin.